My dear good and patriotic people of Benue State, I'm sure you are aware of the recent political developments in our state. I took time to address some of the issues in my phone-in radio program and our meeting with the media community on Monday. Our challenges are not over. The wave of illegality with impunity is here with us. On Monday, the impeached Speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly, Honorable Tekimbe Ikange, along with 7 members of All Progressives Congress in the House, created a scandalous scene. They were escorted to the Assembly by heavily armed policemen in several trucks to perpetuate the level of impunity which we have never seen before in the state. The mission appears to be the second phase of deliberate destabilization of our dear state after the Fulani herdsmen concerted invasion, killings, and destruction. All these are coming under the veil of a plan to impeach some opposition governors, including the democratically elected governor of Benue State. The ultimate objective of the grand conspiracy is the destabilization of the entire Middle Belt and other parts of the country for the purpose of conquest and occupation. 22 out of the 30 members of the State Assembly sat and changed their leadership. This is in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, as well as the standing rules of the House of Assembly. 22 members approached the Makurdi High Court, sought and obtained an injunction restraining the former leaders from parading themselves as leaders of the House. The restraining order also covered the police and the Department of State Services. They were restrained for occupying the premises of the Assembly and interfering with members' lawful duties. Both the impeached Speaker, who was also suspended for 6 months, and other leaders mobilized the police and blatantly disobeyed court order. In disobedience to the court order, the police prevented the 22 members from getting into the House premises, while they escorted 8 members right into the chambers for illegal sitting without the clerk or his deputy. They did not also form a quorum for the sitting. However, in the sitting, illegality became the order of the day. This included the purported suspension of the 15 members and passing a resolution to serve an impeachment notice on me. It is clear that this impunity with illegality is dead on arrival. You can see the widespread condemnations from President Muhammadu Buhari right across the country and beyond. Having failed to achieve their anti-Benue objective so far, the next phase is likely to be the unleashing of massive Fulani militia to embark on more devastating attacks and killings in the state. The most unfortunate aspect is that some of our sons of the state, including a serving senator, have been recruited and mobilized to lead this phase. As I earlier alerted the people, the EFCC is now probing the state security vote. So far, I'm the only governor in Nigeria whose security vote is being investigated by EFCC. Recently, the presidential spokesman, Mr. Femi Adesina, said on Channels Television, and I quote, "I doubt world over if any government would come to say this is how much we have spent on security votes, because Can you quantify the amount of one life? It is not something that any government will begin to disclose. End of quote. Why should Benue State be different if not persecution? If the EFCC wanted a genuine investigation of security vote spending, they should have started from the presidency right across the 36 states. If their focus was on Benue State, they should have started from 1999. But this is not the case. With the enormous security challenges in the state since my assumption of office, it is surprising that anyone would expect me to do nothing but keep the security vote in the safe. The security vote spending being investigated spans from 2015 to 2018, a period of grave security challenges in the state. I reiterate that the investigation is a clear case of persecution. I have not misappropriated, diverted, or stolen any money. I have nothing to hide. I assure that the investigation can find nothing incriminating against me. My dear people, as your governor, I swore to respect and protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that is what I have been doing. Needless to say, I have been performing my role creditably well as governor. In spite of our challenges, especially insecurity instigated by Fulani herdsmen invasion and financial crunch, we have constructed roads, bridges across the state. We have mobilized contractors to site on the 11 roads, 2 of which have been completed. These are Oshibudu, Obagaji, and Zakibiam Beji roads. There is ongoing work on several other roads, including Imande, Akpu, Bajimba, Mobile Barracks roads. We have over 100 ongoing rural access roads, with many of them completed, and 43 completed electricity projects, with several still ongoing. We have 740 primary school projects with 60% completion. We have renovated secondary schools, including Government Girls Secondary School and Government College, Makurdi. We have improved the facility at the College of Health Sciences of Benue State University, Makurdi, which led to the accreditation and graduation of 5 sets of 175 medical doctors after 12 years of stagnation. We have renovated and reopened the School of Nursing and Midwifery, as well as College of Health Technology, Agasha, which have now received full accreditation and resumed academic activities. In addition, it is worthy of note that the School of Nursing is now affiliated to Benue State University as a degree awarding institution. We have constructed 42 primary health care centers fully equipped and handed over to communities, and you are using them in your various communities. Similarly, we have constructed enterprise development and innovation centers, popularly called skills acquisition centers, in Bajimba, Apa, and Makurdi. All these are completed. An ultra-model deputy governor's office has been completed and is being occupied. In partnership with international development agencies, we have over 800 water schemes providing water in Benue communities. In the area of education, health, poverty alleviation, and infrastructure, we have done well, and it is left for you to judge. In agriculture, agro-allied industries, we have also performed creditably well. We have made fertilizer easily available at subsidized prices. We have renovated and equipped laboratories at Akpara and Oshi College of Agriculture, Yandev. Agricultural productivity has improved. In partnership with the International Fund for Agriculture Development, we have developed 35 kilometers of roads in 5 local governments and 4 aggregation centers in Logo, Guma, Way East, and Ogbadibo. We have completed rice processing center in Gwe East and Gari processing and packaging plants in Agatu, Ohimini local government areas. We have sesame seed cleaning and packaging plant in Oju, and we have completed the one in Daudu, which was inherited from past administration. We have soybean cleaning and packaging plant in Wanune, orange cleaning and packaging and juice making factory in Ushongu and Yandev, Boko local government. How can anyone say we have not performed given our enormous challenges? My challenge has been payment of salaries, which is a result of the 69 billion naira I inherited as arrears of salaries, pensions, and gratuities, as well as another 70 billion naira commitment on contracts and other obligations. Benue State also has very low internally generated revenue, but has the third highest salary bill in the country. It is surpassed by only Lagos and Rivers State. During the recession, we used 2 months allocation to pay 1 month. However, from January this year, we have faithfully paid each month up to June, and by next week, July salaries will be paid. But for Benue State University, their salaries are paid up to date. We have repeatedly assured the people that we are sourcing funds to pay arrears of salaries, pensions, and gratuity. I will continue to do my best to pay because I know that a worker deserves his wages. I have also directed the reinstatement of workers who were wrongly included on the list of ghost workers. I am totally committed to meeting the yearnings and aspirations of my people. Democracy is nothing more than doing what the majority of the people want their leaders to do. May I call on all of you to resist any attempt by any person or group of persons to destabilize our state. How can 8 opposition members, including a suspended speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly, suspend 22 members? Does this make sense? This is pure illegality and impunity, which must not be allowed. Yesterday, the police, acting on directives from above, also chased away staff of the assembly who reported to work. The action is flagrant flouting of a subsisting court order. This is unacceptable. I'm calling on His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari to protect the democracy that brought him to power by directing the police and other security agencies to respect the rule of law for the survival of democracy in Nigeria. I say this because the president is the ultimate head of all security agencies in the country. I call on our traditional and religious leaders, civil society organizations, mass media, unions, and all good people of conscience who have love for democracy to help avert the emerging impunity in our beloved state. Impunity is dangerous and destructive. Its negative effects on people and institutions can be very far-reaching if unchecked. Its unexpected consequences will consume all of us, including those deploying it as an instrument of power. My fellow patriots, I have committed no crime. Today I'm facing persecution just because I love my people. I am being persecuted because I'm a true Democrat. I am giving you concrete dividends of democracy. You have asked for the Open Grazing and Prohibition and Ranching Establishment Law 2017 to regulate the relationship between farmers and herdsmen in the state, which I oblige. Now that ranching law is in place, the enemies of our state are out to harass and blackmail us. I assure you that we will not be deterred. What exactly is wrong in asking the people of Benue to ranch their cattle. The world is not waiting for us. If we don't ranch now, we'll be forced to do so soon because there will be no land to practice open grazing anywhere in Nigeria. What is wrong in changing party? When I left the PDP some years ago to join the APC, I was exercising my democratic rights. I have left the APC back to PDP, where I served for over 12 years at various levels as executive committee member. I left as a minister in the PDP government and joined the APC, but was not persecuted. Permit me to call on you, my dear people of Benue State, to remain prayerful, calm, and law-abiding. As I have always told you, though the giants may be on their way to hinder, but God will surely give us victory. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live Benue State. Long live the good people of Benue State. Thank you. In God we trust.